Hey everybody, how's it going? We're here with a timeless reading. Welcome. The first card that we have out is Ace of Cups. So we have Ace of Cups here. I am seeing the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So Ace of Cups is going to be about, it can be a fresh start, it can be a new chapter that you are starting, it can be something that you feel happy about. To have Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, this can feel like a win to you, or a moment that feels more significant than just this happening without there being prior context. I feel like something about what's been happening prior to this point, or maybe like up until this point, it makes this feel bigger or more important. Like it feels like it gives that kind of context for this. This can be something that you're very excited about. And it will be something that you feel connected with. Seeing a lotus here. Okay, you have other things on your plate. This is going to be a little bit of an adjustment. It's just the early beginning stages. That means that you sort of have to give it time to take root. You being flexible is going to allow things to move quickly. Okay. You being flexible and also making sure that you're checking in about what you need to be prioritizing, what you need to be focusing on, what's the best use of your energy. That is going to help you move, I guess, like maybe something about speed or making progress quickly or just getting somewhere where you're trying to go feels important here. And then to also have the Chariot, to have that be where you're going into, it shows that if there's anything that's popping up, let's actually see what's going on with the Chariot. Chariot can be about like where you're moving to, where you're trying to go. Feels even like arriving. If we get context for the Chariot. I get this sense that this was actually a pretty big cycle, and I do feel like there is a big feeling of accomplishment here. Okay, Ace of Cups is going to feel like something new that's being added into the other stuff that you have going on. Having Two of Pentacles can be needing to sort of rearrange the things that are on your plate based off of this, wanting it to take root. Things are going to be moving quickly, so this feels like, okay, new chapter is here, and you end up getting like 5 chapters in very quickly when maybe you only expected to get 1 chapter in. And so it feels like, it just feels like things move at a very rapid pace, maybe faster. I do feel like this is faster than you anticipated, and I don't think that you're going to have many blocks either. It feels like, if anything, the blocks were prior to this point. It doesn't feel like now they're really anything. The only thing is making sure that you're like using your time, your resources wisely, which like your energy and your concentration, your flexibility, those are all part of that too. That means too that it can be, in order to make movement, to move as effectively as possible, flexibility is going to be important, adaptability is going to be important. It's kind of like if you want to stay on the surfboard, you're going to have to balance as you ride the wave. It's that notion with this. Having Chariot shows that anything that happens, anything that pops up, you work your way through it. There's nothing that's going to be stopping you. You just have to be flexible. Okay, what else is happening? I'm seeing Death card, I'm seeing Page of Pentacles, and I'm also seeing Five of Cups. I want to get one more. Okay. This is a theme that I've been noticing lately within the readings. It looks like simultaneously in many of the readings this week, things are ending and things are beginning, which also makes sense too, because yes, sometimes we can have multiple like chapters happening at the same time. For this, what I'm seeing is it looks like with the new chapter that's coming in, something else is closing out, because I am seeing the Death card here, and it feels like, what is the thing that you're going through right now? What's taking place in the bigger context of what's going on that is the challenge moving through this? And it is that some things are being purged out, things that don't need to be there, things that are not aligned anymore. Death card is coming through, and like trade it in so you can keep moving with stuff. But it can feel difficult. So even though we have an Ace of Cups here, which is really exciting, and we also have Page of Wands here, which there's like a new thing that you're connecting with, and Page of Wands shows like I really want to be here and I'm really excited about this. Simultaneously, it means that there are other things that can be closing out, other things that you're not going to be doing anymore, things that the Death card is like, come on, you have to trade it in. And even though things are even though it's allowing things to evolve and things to move, and it can be really exciting, there can also be this feeling too of like, I'm dealing with the acceptance of release, of letting go of things, while also embracing the new things that are happening too. It feels like if there's something emotionally that's going on that needs to be prioritized or needs to be balanced among other things that are going on, it looks like there's that advice about doing exactly that. It's really going to help you move forward with things, and it feels too like it's going to help you jump onto this new track quickly, if that is something that you care about. The only thing that I'm seeing be something that can make it difficult to move through is having a hard time sort of accepting what's going on, but it feels more so about what's not going on. Because you could have had an expectation here of something happening in a way that's not how things are unfolding. And Death card is coming through, really putting a hand on your shoulder saying like, this is really what's best for you. But there can be this feeling within us of kind of knowing that, but you can still feel upset, you can still feel sad. It does feel like there's one foot in the past and one foot in the present, and you can feel split for that reason. So this is going to be a time of transition, definitely. There's a new chapter, there's lots of potential. This can also mean that other things, the way that this is feeling like with Ace of Cups and with the Death card here, it feels almost like multiple seeds were planted at one time, and only the strongest one is going to be the one that's chosen. And so having to sort of say goodbye to the other ones, because only that one that is the most prime essentially is being chosen here. Which does feel like a welcoming and an embracing and also a releasing again simultaneously. Some of you, I am seeing that with the Page of Pentacles, there can be like a new venture that you have going on, and it does feel like that. I wonder too if this is going to be something more so that you're embracing, because what we end with is Chariot, and we also have Page of Wands, which shows that like you're somewhere that you want to be. It feels like all of this stuff is just working to get over to that point. So there can be a big ending or big endings that are happening or a big release that's happening. You can feel like a lot of shedding is happening as well, of like letting go. I'm seeing a lot of letting go that's happening. We're seeing Scorpio and we're seeing Cancer here. Being flexible and making sure that you're checking in and asking yourself what your priorities are right now and making sure that you're focusing on those things, it's going to be very, very helpful. I wonder too, for some of you, if there was potential of like multiple things being able to take place, and now you know that only one of those things is going to be happening. I do feel like there's a coming to terms. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have a bunch of aces in front of you and ultimately only one of those things is going to be picked out of the bunch, it feels like this moment where something is being picked out of the bunch simultaneously. That means that all of the other stuff, it's not going to be part of this cycle. And so there's that incoming and the export of things. And you can be moving into a time where there is for a moment a deep focus on the past and like what didn't happen, it feels like. But then on the other hand, I'm seeing that you have something that you're really excited about, so that you're happy about. So yeah, balancing both of these things is really, it feels like the main thing that's going on, like that foot in the past and a foot in the present, and you slowly sort of migrating as you release all the way into the present. Because it's not like you're just upset about something and then you don't have anything good going on. Having Chariot and having this Page of Wands here, it shows that you're excited about something that's going on. There's something that feels really, somewhere that you want to be. But it's not the only thing that you're feeling. Yeah, I get the vibe of something that didn't work out, and so it's being released. Okay, so part of the reason why this can feel difficult is because you could have seen the potential of something, but you may not have, because something else is going on, you didn't get to explore that further. And so you can be trying to balance things and be flexible emotionally when you're really like feeling the effects of this that happened. And you can be worried even too about like what's going to be happening next, where are things going to be going. But I'm seeing things are really going to work out for you. I want to just say this too, like an example of this can be that like maybe you're looking at houses or something, just saying because we have Cancer here. Maybe you're looking at houses and there was one house that you really liked and you wanted to pick that one, and then you like saw the potential of that, and then something ended up happening where that wasn't going to be happening anymore. Like for some reason it was like taken off of the list and it wasn't an option anymore. Death card. So it feels like there was that potential and I felt like I could have been really connected with that, but meanwhile you have other options, and I'm seeing you be excited about what you have going on currently. Just feels like the coming to terms of something that you could have felt like I didn't really get to explore the potential of that. But I'm seeing things are like really gonna work out. I'm also seeing too that if you've been looking for some solid type of offer, you've been trying to really be responsible with the moves that you've been making, something may be a little bit slower than anticipated or take a little bit longer, but it's going to be more solid for you. So it feels like this, again, this letting go, this releasing, and moving forward, because something is kind of like it's not an option anymore. It feels like it's not something possible anymore, like it's over and done with, and that letting go of it. because, you know, before you can even move forward with something, you have to do the release. Otherwise, you're going to be chained in that same spot. So no matter where you walk, you'll just like dig yourself in a hole. You're not really going to get anywhere. Some of you too can be doing something that's going to help you come back into a grounded space, or like if there's any sort of wellness or care that you need to do for yourself, you can be doing that. You know, this can be something psychologically that you're doing for yourself, it can be something physically, can be doing breath work, anything that's sort of going to help you process this, to be able to keep moving with things. Yeah, what I'm seeing is that the part of you that really wanted something to happen in a specific way is having a very difficult time letting go of the expectation that you had. And so that's why Two of Pentacles is so important, because this idea of like, this is what's going to happen, and then that doesn't happen. It feels like you're sort of caring for yourself as you go through a process that did not go the way that you expected it to go. And so how do you support yourself through that? Which that's also been a theme that's been coming up lately too. When you have an idea about something or an expectation about something, and then reality happens in a different way, how do you make up the difference? And how do you meet yourself in the present moment and pull yourself out of the past and into the present moment? What I'm seeing too is that it feels like this may be stealing it feels like this is partly stealing the present moment away from you because of being in the past. And that may also be something that you recognize, because how this Five of Cups was, Five of Cups is focused on the past and what didn't happen, and it feels like if you just turn around, you'd see that there's something really exciting going on, that you'd be like really happy to be there, but it's like not totally there because of not totally releasing this. And that's sort of what's going on. And so you can feel like it's sort of taking away even from the present stuff that you have going on, that you're happy about, that you're excited about. Because I'm seeing some really good stuff that's going on here. I'm seeing Two of Cups be connected with this Page of Wands, and that can mean that there's a path that you're actually on right now that is very much aligned, like the path to home. Yeah. Coming to terms with everything. It looks like that's the main thing that's going on here. Yeah. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.